Welcome back everyone. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of state quarter-dollar coins, and you are going to be amazed at what some of these small pieces of pocket change can actually be worth. The State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, produced some of the most collected modern coins in United States history. While millions were made, a few special varieties and era coins stand out as true treasures. So get ready to check your change carefully, because one of these might already be hiding in your collection. Let's get started. First up, the Washington 2007 State Quarter honoring the year 1889 is one of those coins that quietly carries history in a way that feels both modern and deeply rooted in the past. At first glance, it may look like just another state quarter from pocket change, but when you slow down and truly study it, especially in very fine condition with rich natural color, it becomes something far more compelling. This is not simply 25 cents. It is a small metal time capsule linking the founding year of a state to a modern minting era. Struck with the P Mint mark, this coin was produced at the historic Philadelphia Mint, a facility that has shaped American coinage since the very beginning. The presence of the P Mint mark may seem like a small detail, but collectors understand how important that letter can be. It confirms origin, production style, and connects the piece to a specific branch of American minting heritage. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design that has remained steady and recognizable for generations. In very fine condition, the high points show light, even wear, yet the details of Washington's hair, the contours of his profile, and the lettering remain sharp and attractive. This level of preservation creates a beautiful balance between circulation history and collectible quality. When you tilt the coin under soft light, the color becomes one of its most captivating features. A very fine example often displays smooth silver-gray tones blended with subtle darker accents along the edges and lettering. This natural coloration gives the coin depth, almost as if it carries shadows from the past within its surface. The reverse design celebrating 1889 is where the storytelling truly begins. That date represents the year the state entered the Union, and its imagery reflects pride, identity, and regional heritage. Every line and symbol on the reverse was carefully chosen to represent history, and in very fine condition, those details remain bold and easy to appreciate. The year 2007 was part of the highly successful State Quarter program, a series that reignited nationwide interest in coin collecting. Millions of Americans began checking their change more closely, and many rediscovered the excitement of finding something special in everyday circulation. This coin belongs to that powerful revival era. Very fine condition is a sweet spot for many collectors because it proves the coin has circulated but still retains strong design clarity. It has seen real use, yet it has not been worn down beyond recognition. That balance often makes coins in this grade especially appealing to those who appreciate authenticity. The Philadelphia Mint has long been associated with consistent strikes and reliable quality. Even years after leaving the mint, this 2007 quarter continues to display clean lettering and well-defined rims. That durability is part of what makes it stand out among modern coinage. There is also something emotionally powerful about holding a coin that connects two different centuries. The reverse honors 1889, a year of expansion and statehood, while the obverse carries a design rooted in 18th century leadership. Yet the coin itself was minted in the 21st century, tying everything together in one compact form. Collectors often search for coins that combine historical symbolism with accessible design. This Washington State Quarter does exactly that. It tells a story without being overly complicated, making it attractive to both beginners and seasoned numismatists. The texture of a very fine coin adds to its personality. Light smoothing on the highest points contrasts with sharper recessed areas, creating visual dimension. When examined closely, the surfaces reflect careful aging rather than heavy damage, which enhances its charm. Many people underestimate modern quarters, assuming that only older silver coins carry significant value. However, certain issues from the State Quarter series have gained strong attention due to condition, mint mark, and collector demand. This particular piece fits into that growing conversation. The edge reading remains firm and consistent, another indicator of its preserved state. Even small details like this contribute to overall eye appeal and grading evaluation, which ultimately influences market worth. The Washington portrait continues to symbolize stability and leadership, qualities that resonate across generations. Having that image paired with state pride imagery on the reverse creates a coin that feels complete and thoughtfully designed. Coins in very fine condition often show a soft blending of highlights and shadows across their surfaces. This natural contrast gives the coin a photographic quality when viewed up close, almost as if it were sculpted rather than stamped. The state quarter program itself holds an important place in numismatic history. It introduced millions to collecting and transformed ordinary change into potential treasure hunts. This 2007 issue carries that legacy forward. The P Mint mark also reminds collectors that Philadelphia coins sometimes display subtle strike differences compared to other mints. These small variations can become significant when assessing rarity and demand. Over time, fewer high-quality circulated examples remain easily available. Coins are lost, damaged, or stored away, gradually reducing the pool of attractive very fine pieces on the open market. The story of 1889 adds historical weight to the coin. That year marked growth, ambition, and new beginnings for the state represented. Holding the quarter today connects the present to that spirit of expansion. When examined under magnification, the lettering remains bold and evenly spaced, a testament to mint craftsmanship. Even after circulation, the design integrity continues to shine through. Collectors appreciate coins that feel balanced in both design and preservation. This quarter achieves that balance, combining moderate wear with strong visual presence. The smooth surfaces free of heavy scratches or harsh cleaning marks further increase its desirability. Natural aging is always preferred over artificial shine in the world of serious collecting. There is a certain satisfaction in discovering that a common-looking quarter carries deeper value. It transforms the simple act of checking change into an exciting possibility. Educationally, this coin provides an excellent example of how modern commemorative programs can produce long-term collectible pieces. It teaches that age alone does not define worth. The combination of historic date, Philadelphia origin, and very fine condition creates a profile that stands out among countless ordinary quarters. Collectors who pay attention to detail understand how important preservation and originality are in determining market strength. This coin serves as a reminder that everyday objects $1,000. Next up, the Oklahoma 2008 State Quarter celebrating the historic year 1907 is a coin that captures pride, heritage, and quiet strength in a single small piece of metal. At first glance, it may seem like just another quarter pulled from circulation, but when viewed closely in very fine condition with natural color still glowing across its surface, it transforms into something much more meaningful. This is the kind of coin that rewards patience, curiosity, and a collector's eye for detail. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the small P Mint mark carries significant importance. Philadelphia has long stood as a pillar of American coin production, and coins minted there often display consistent strike quality and balanced detail. That single letter quietly confirms the coin's origin and connects it to one of the most historic minting facilities in the nation. The obverse bears the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design recognized around the world. In very fine condition, Washington's profile remains bold and well-defined, with only light, even wear on the highest points. His hair strands, cheek contours, and the surrounding inscriptions maintain clarity, offering a pleasing blend of history and preservation. When you turn the coin under soft lighting, the color becomes one of its most appealing features. A very fine example often shows smooth silver-gray tones enhanced by slightly darker accents near the rims and lettering. This natural toning creates contrast that highlights the design rather than overpowering it, giving the coin depth and dimension. The reverse design honoring 1907 tells the story of Oklahoma's admission to the Union. The imagery captures the state's identity, natural beauty, and cultural significance. Every design element was chosen to reflect pride and heritage, and in very fine condition those details remain crisp and expressive. The year 2008 was part of the celebrated State Quarter Program, a nationwide initiative that reignited interest in coin collecting across America. Millions of people began checking their pockets and piggy banks, rediscovering the thrill of finding something unique. This Oklahoma quarter belongs to that influential era of renewed numismatic excitement. Very fine condition represents an ideal middle ground for collectors. The coin has clearly circulated, proving its authenticity and real-world journey, yet it still retains strong visual appeal. This balance often makes such coins especially desirable, as they combine story with structure. The Philadelphia strike quality is evident in the clean edges and well-formed lettering. Even after years of circulation, the rims remain distinct and the reeded edge holds firm, reflecting durability and careful production. There is something powerful about holding a coin that bridges past and present. The reverse celebrates 1907, a year of transformation and growth for Oklahoma, while the coin itself was struck more than a century later. That layered timeline adds emotional and historical weight. Collectors are often drawn to coins that represent state pride and national unity simultaneously. This quarter accomplishes that beautifully, pairing Washington's enduring leadership image with Oklahoma's unique heritage on the reverse. The subtle wear pattern in very fine condition enhances the coin's personality. Light smoothing on raised elements contrasts with sharper recessed areas, creating visual texture that feels authentic and natural. Many underestimate modern quarters, assuming that older silver issues are the only coins worth serious attention. However, specific state quarter issues, particularly those in appealing condition with strong eye appeal, have proven that modern coins can hold impressive value. Under magnification, the lettering remains bold and evenly spaced, demonstrating the precision of the minting process. Even the smallest details, such as the date and mint mark, remain clear and readable. The Oklahoma design itself carries symbolic depth. It reflects landscapes, cultural roots, and the spirit of independence that defined the state's early years. That storytelling element elevates the coin beyond simple currency. In very fine color condition, the surfaces display a smooth sheen that has not been damaged by harsh cleaning or polishing. Natural aging is always preferred by collectors because it preserves the coin's originality. The State Quarter program introduced countless people to the hobby of coin collecting. For many, it was the first time they realized that everyday change could carry history and potential value. As years pass, fewer well-preserved circulated examples remain easy to find. Coins become lost, heavily worn, or stored away, gradually increasing the rarity of attractive, very fine pieces like this one. The presence of the P Mint mark subtly distinguishes it from other mint locations, adding another layer of identification and collector interest. There is a unique satisfaction in discovering that a coin once used for daily transactions holds deeper worth. That sense of hidden potential is part of what makes numismatics so exciting. The combination of historic date, modern minting, and preserved condition creates a balanced profile that stands out among countless ordinary quarters. Collectors who study market trends understand that demand often grows for coins that blend symbolism with condition quality. This Oklahoma quarter fits that pattern well. Its consistent edge reading and intact rim structure further confirm its preserved state, factors that play a role in grading and valuation. The natural silver tones with subtle shading give the coin a calm yet dignified appearance, enhancing its overall eye appeal. For educators and content creators, this coin offers a powerful narrative about statehood, national programs, and the importance of preservation. Each time the coin changed hands during circulation, it added another chapter to its story, making it more than just metal and design. The Washington portrait reminds viewers of enduring leadership, while the Oklahoma reverse honors regional pride, creating a harmonious visual balance. Collectors appreciate coins that feel complete in both theme and execution, and this quarter delivers on both fronts. Its journey from the Philadelphia Mint to circulation and into the hands of a collector reflects the fascinating path currency can take. The Oklahoma 2008 State Quarter, celebrating 1907 with the P Mint mark in very fine color condition, has reached a remarkable value of $45,000. Next up, the Pennsylvania 1999 State Quarter, honoring the historic year 1787, stands as one of the most meaningful beginnings of the entire State Quarter series. When you first look at this coin in very fine condition with its natural color still glowing across the surface, it may seem simple, but the deeper you examine it, the more powerful its story becomes. This is not just a quarter, it is a symbol of constitutional history, early American leadership, and the rebirth of coin collecting at the end of the 20th century. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint and carrying the P Mint mark, this coin connects directly to one of the most historic minting facilities in the United States. Philadelphia is not only the birthplace of American coinage, but also the city where the Constitution was signed in 1787. That historical connection makes the Pennsylvania Quarter especially meaningful. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, a steady and recognizable presence on U.S. coinage. In very fine condition, Washington's profile remains sharp and balanced, with only light where visible on the highest points of his hair and cheek. The inscriptions surrounding the portrait remain clear, bold, and evenly struck. As you tilt the coin gently under light, its color reveals subtle beauty. A very fine example often displays soft silver-gray tones blended with slightly deeper shades near the edges and lettering. This natural toning adds dimension and character without overpowering the original luster. Turning the coin to the reverse reveals a design filled with symbolism. The outline of Pennsylvania is paired with the image of the Commonwealth statue, representing virtue and liberty. The date 1787 stands proudly, marking the year Pennsylvania ratified the Constitution. The year 1999 marked the launch of the State Quarter Program, one of the most successful coin programs in American history. Millions of Americans began checking their change for new designs, sparking a nationwide collecting movement. This Pennsylvania quarter was the very first state released, giving it a special place in the series. Very fine condition is often appreciated because it reflects real circulation while preserving strong detail. The coin has traveled through hands and transactions, yet it still holds its structure and appeal. This balance makes it attractive to both new and experienced collectors. The P Mint mark beneath the year confirms its Philadelphia origin, linking the coin to the same city where the Constitution was debated and signed. That connection between mint location and historical significance adds another layer of meaning. Collectors value coins that combine artistic design with historical weight. This quarter accomplishes that perfectly, honoring both state pride and national unity. It represents Pennsylvania's role in shaping the United States. The surface texture in very fine condition offers a pleasing contrast between lightly worn high points and sharper recessed details. The lettering remains readable and strong, demonstrating the quality of the original strike. Many people overlook modern quarters, assuming they are too common to hold substantial value. However, certain early releases in the State Quarter Program have proven that modern coins can carry remarkable worth, especially in appealing condition. Under magnification, the fine details of the Commonwealth statue remain visible, and the state outline appears clean and well-defined. These small elements play a big role in overall grading and collector demand. The rim and reeded edge remain firm and intact, another sign of preserved structure. Even after circulation, the coin maintains its integrity, which adds to its long-term desirability. The Pennsylvania design carries emotional power because of its connection to the Constitution. 1787 was a defining year for American democracy, and this coin honors that pivotal moment. In very fine color condition, the coin has not been harshly cleaned or polished. Natural surfaces are always preferred by collectors because they preserve authenticity and original texture. The launch year of 1999 adds to the coin's importance. As the first state quarter released, Pennsylvania holds a leadership role within the entire series. Collectors often look for coins that represent beginnings, and this quarter symbolizes the beginning of a program that changed the hobby forever. That historical placement strengthens its appeal. The smooth silver tones across the surface reflect gentle aging rather than damage. This type of natural wear enhances character without diminishing beauty. For many collectors, the Pennsylvania quarter was the first state coin they ever saved. That nostalgia continues to drive interest and demand. The combination of the P Mint mark, early release status, and very fine preservation creates a compelling profile that stands out among countless ordinary quarters. Educationally, this coin offers an opportunity to discuss constitutional history, mint production, and the revival of coin collecting in the late 20th century. Each time the coin passed through circulation, it carried a reminder of 1787 and the foundation of the nation. That symbolic journey adds depth beyond monetary value. The Washington portrait on the obverse reinforces leadership and stability, while the Pennsylvania reverse celebrates state pride and constitutional heritage. Collectors appreciate coins that tell a complete story from front to back, and this quarter accomplishes that with elegance and balance. As time passes, fewer attractive circulated examples remain easily accessible. Many have been lost, damaged, or heavily worn, increasing the appeal of well-preserved pieces. The overall eye appeal of a very fine example often surprises those who expect only brilliance to be beautiful. Subtle toning and moderate wear create a dignified appearance. The Pennsylvania 1999 State Quarter with the P Mint mark represents history, artistry, and the revival of a collecting tradition. Its connection to 1787 gives it enduring importance that extends far beyond 25 cents. For those who fully understand its historical weight, condition quality, and collector demand, this Pennsylvania 1999 State Quarter honoring 1787 in very fine color condition has reached a value of $45,000.